Dean.
Can you move it? Hello.
There we
Thank
go. Hey, Kels. And yeah, I mean, eventually we're gonna have to sit closer.
you. Sure.
Maybe even touch hands.
Ah.
How you feeling today?
I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good weekend. A long weekend, which is always nice. Feel pretty relaxed, refreshed.
Long weekend. That's interesting that you say that. We're gonna be jumping right into the pod. Hey, how you guys doing? If you're new here, be sure to like, and if you are enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe if you're new. Let's talk about this last weekend.
Okay. What about it?
We did our first 24 hours to
Did.
celebrate 3,000 subscribers. How you feeling about that?
I mean, I thought it was pretty successful.
Okay. Let me ask you a deeper question here.
Okay.
How did you feel sleeping next to me whilst I was yelling my face off in the wee hours of the night?
I was definitely in and out. I wasn't upset because I knew I could have slept somewhere else.
Yeah?
You know, I could have slept on the couch, whatever. But I chose not to. I knew what was happening. I was fine with it. But yeah, I did wake up a few times and, you know. put in
I
my 2
literally
cents
saw
about
you.
what's happening.
I saw you wake up, look at me while I was screaming at the computer, and you aggressively swung over and got away from me.
It did not happen.
A little bit.
It did not happen.
So one thing I want to talk about with the 24-hour stream, one, are 24-hour streams worth it? Are they worth it for your growth as a content creator on YouTube? I'll let you know, no, they're not. They're not good. They're not good for the growth of your channel. Hear me out, okay? During the 24 hours, we didn't gain 1 sub. Now, that's for the growth part. Does it strengthen your community? 125 fucking percent.
Yes.
I didn't think I was going to be able to do the 24 hours. And it was everybody that came in who hung out when they could that kept motivating me along. I was afraid that in the wee hours of the night, and I think this really shows the strength of doing a 24-hour stream, also just to see your community and how much it's grown throughout the time that you've spent to get up to the point where we are at currently.
Yeah.
I thought 3 a.m. no one is going to be there. Thank God. YouTube and your community goes worldwide because people were waking up when I was about to crash out, and they saved me. They saved me during the 24-hour, and for that I'm very happy. So yes, doing a 24-hour will absolutely help you inside of the strengthening of your community and your community members, but it does not help you inside of your growth. As a small creator, it's not like iShowSpeed where you go live on YouTube and then you constantly gain subs. It's not like that. You do 24-hour stream, be dedicated to it, but just know that it's there to strengthen the community and hopefully grow it. Maybe one day we will do a 24-hour and we will get more subs.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure. It was nice to just see like the community there all day long.
Yeah.
You know, all night long. Just, you know, even with the fumble in the beginning of the day, it was nice, you know, to just have the strength of the community.
I feel like we do this every time we do a podcast. Before we even get really onto the list, I kind of go on a lot of tangents. I just like this. I was like, okay. Here's a question for the community, and then we're gonna check the comments real quick. Have you guys been experiencing a hard time with technology? Because I can tell you right now, we've been, and I'm going to speak for both of us, we've been hitting wall after wall after wall of technical problems.
Yeah.
From computers to passwords to anything. Everything has been going under lately, and I just want to pose that question to you guys. Have you guys been experiencing any kind of technical difficulties inside of your tech, your computers, your phones, your streams? And what about you?
Oh, it's been rough. Like my laptop just, no. It'll turn on, then 10 minutes later it's frozen.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
And then, you know, recovery keys and all this stuff when you're trying to get it to, you know, work itself out. Won't work. Won't connect the internet. Won't auto repair itself.
So you've been dealing with some tech stress as well.
Yeah. Well, yes. And then yesterday when I went to go play, some video games and veg out while dinner was cooking. We had a power surge right when I started dinner. Then that knocked out the power, knocked out the internet for a few minutes, and then it logged you out of your PlayStation network. And then that was a whole thing getting back in.
Yeah, I think it took you like an hour.
Yeah, I had I had 2 hours ish for the the stuff to cook, and then I was like, cool, I'll just veg out for a little bit, and then my 2 hours turned into like 40 minutes of gameplay.
Okay.
It was just like, it was so frustrating, but whatever.
Incongruent with the 24-hour stream, there's a game coming out, and I'm gonna glaze the shit out of this game. Everybody should know. Arc Raiders is the future of gaming right now, and anybody who says it's not wants to be a hater, because usually hate garnishes views, and if you hate on something that's liked kind of universally, you get more eyes on you because you have the off opinion. But I promise you, anybody who has an off opinion about this game loves the game secretly and is just publicly trying to shit on it. Arc Raiders, if you guys don't know, it's coming out on the 30th of this month. It's a game changer, and I don't care what anybody says. It's literally, and I want to talk about this, and I'm sorry, I'm just going to rant for a quick second.
It's okay.
I love Apex Legends. I love Apex Legends because the community was really cool, internationally so. Arc Raiders gives me the same feeling as Apex when I first started playing it and I got a little obsessed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I looked at Apex and I would go to sleep sometimes and I'd think about Apex and think about all the strategies that I could do to play the game differently than the day previously. Mm-hmm. Every day felt like a new way to play the game, and it kept me really, really invested. This new game, Arc Raiders, it's an extraction shooter, not popular. They're not popular as like, I could ask anybody and they're like, this is my first time ever trying an extraction shooter. Mm-hmm. This game has everything. You can play it where you just loot and never try to fight other players. It's a player versus everybody. You could do it and you just fight the arcs. You could learn how to just lure people away. You could just be a sniper. You could be a communicator. You could literally play this game and become a hostage tactic like negotiator. I'm not even playing around. If they kill someone on your team and they start a dialogue with you, mm-hmm. you could technically become one of the best negotiators in the game for your guy. Be like, hey man, look, we don't want to kill you guys. We got a limited time because our guy's on his knees and he's dying. Like, this is the shit I was thinking about the game, and it got me really, really excited. Yeah, Arc Raiders is the future. It's an optimized game. It's very well. It's from Embark Studios, and everyone should be playing that game when it comes out on the 30th. I said this last month. I'll say it again. It fucking blows Battlefield out of the water because it's an experience, and it gives more value to your life in the game than Battlefield. Although, caveat to that, I'll say Battlefield 6, if their Battle Royale comes out and it innovates the Battle Royale genre, if it innovates, it'll be fantastic, and it'll bring people back to Battlefield, even though it had a really great launch, but the game is going to die by next month.
I mean, didn't you say something about like crazy number drop off within like the last few days?
Yeah, Battlefield, when it came on, it had like 800,000 people watching it on Steam, but at the same time, it doesn't, I would never recommend Battlefield 6. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody to buy. Although it was bought for me, and I'll take that. Look, I'll take it. But do I enjoy playing the game? Hardly. Like, it's more of a settings game than it is a game. I got to jump into Arc Raiders and just play a video game and enjoy the world without going through the settings for 4 hours. Which if you wanted to be really good at Battlefield, it's not about playing the game. It's about your settings.
Yeah.
Dude, how do you kill me every time? I'll never tell. Because you have to go through a 25-minute seminar on how to do the settings. Besides the point, that's our opening. I don't know what our timestamp is at, but let's check the comments, honey, see what's going on out there.
We're at 9:20.
Nice. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rant for like a good whatever the shit.
It's okay. Let's see, we got Goose.
Hey, what's up, the vendor? I got your shit down here too, Bev.
Jamie Miller says, so you have a podcast now? We do.
We do have a podcast, and we are putting it on. I'm repurposing it because this goes on our live, but I am also putting it onto our long form content channel, or our long form. And I'm trying to figure out how to make it for memberships. Maybe I'll do we do 10 episodes and then we archive the first 10 episodes into the memberships. I'm still trying to figure that out, but yes,
Yes, we do. Nick Lucky. I overheard someone call a corn dog a meat Twinkie, and life feels different.
That's hella funny.
That is
I don't
really
think I
funny.
can actually unhear that. A meat Twinkie?
Yeah,
Who was that?
Nick Lucky.
Hey, Nick, Lucky, you're a genius, brother. You're an absolute genius.
Bevender, hi Kelsey. Hey, Bev. Nick Lucky. Arc Raiders reminds me of the Cycle Frontier as a spiritual successor.
I don't know how to. I'm trying to take that in.
Cycle Frontier. I don't know if that's like a previous game. I don't know.
Maybe.
Slash is in here. Oh, Bayo's in here.
Ew!
Slash Tony, why are you yapping like you getting paid by Arc Raiders?
I know. Look, the glaze is real, and the reason the glaze is real is because the game is as good as it was talked about. That's why.
Dragon Talk Mondays, Bayo. Vincenzo Placia.
What's up, Vincenzo?
Hey. Silver RN Blue. This is better than the View. Damn right it is.
I don't know what that means. Keep going.
He sucks. Bayo agreed. Are you guys radical leftists? No. Not radical anymore.
I mean, what's a defined radical leftist?
Like a far left Democrat?
Oh, I mean, like if I had to go left or right, sometimes I might go left, but sometimes I might go right.
Yeah. So I don't know what you call those. I've always called myself a Republican because I just see both sides.
Well, I think you'd be a radical leftist if every time you had a choice to go left, you always went left, like in a maze.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, where you going? I'm going left. Be like, the maze, you need to go fucking right, man, to get through the maze. I would call that a radical leftist.
Yes.
I only turned left. I'm pretty sure that's a Zoolander. Whatever.
Magic Cat, good day to you. Hello. Hello.
What's
Hello,
that, Magic?
Beautiful Mustache Brother by JoJo.
JoJo, I love you, okay? Shut up. No,
Oh.
I said it first.
Vincenzo, no, we are not dating. We are engaged.
Yeah,
So,
let these hoes
there you
know. Cool, that's enough of that. Next topic, stop it. That's enough of the comments. We're gonna check the comments pretty much after every topic, every ranter, every so often. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And anybody who's new to the community or new to the channel, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Be sure to like it. Subscribe if you're enjoying. Next topic. This is a big topic.
Right.
AI songs.
Oh, the song covers?
Yeah, the song covers.
Man, they are slapping.
You want to talk about it?
Sure.
Good.
I've never thought I would hear Freak on a Leash by Korn and have it sound great as something different, but...
Freak on a
love
Leash 1950s edition.
Mhm.
A boom, bap, ba boom, tip, bap, ba boom, bap, ba boom, bap,
Yeah.
boom, tip, bap, tip, boom, bap.
First time I heard it, I was like, well, how are they going to do that Jonathan Davis signature sound?
Yeah.
And, you know, they did it. Scat-like.
I'll say for the AI songs, I didn't think I would like them nearly as much as I do, but they literally had me going like this.
No, they're great.
Like I'm bobbing to them,
Mhm.
like I'm feeling it. I know the words, but it feels like a completely different song, a completely different vibe. And in a lot of cases, I'm like, this is so much better. They add real instruments in these AI covers. They got fucking saxophones, trumpets where there were never trumpets. I guess the question I would pose to you guys, is there any AI songs that you're really, AI cover songs that you're really enjoying? And what era? Is it from the 1950s or the 1920s?
I want to hear 1920s covers.
Yeah.
I love the 20s.
Do you have a favorite cover so far in AI?
I'm pretty sure it's Freak on a Leash one. Like, it's so good.
Have you listened to it more so after I showed you?
Well, yeah. Because then I found a short about it on Instagram, and this guy was like, man, can you believe this? And then played it, and I was like, man, it just hits.
It hits
It's
different.
so good.
It hits different. I probably should have talked. Oh, we can talk about that later. So we're good. We're moving. Anything else on AI songs? I just think that AI songs are really fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, like, I want to keep searching and, like, finding more.
Yeah.
You know, just to see, like, how else can you make this different, or, you know, how can you make something into a country song that was originally hip-hop or whatever.
I guess I would have a question towards the people that actually made the music, like Eminem or 50 Cent or Korn. I wonder how they feel about their songs being repurposed by AI. And I'm also curious if you can, like, can't you be sued for that?
I don't know if that's like because it's just a cover. You know, like, I don't know if you have to get the rights. And maybe that's why there's only a certain amount of, like you can't find maybe like every song out there as a cover because the artists have given their okay
Yeah.
to repurpose,
I want to see Elvis Presley as hip hop from the 90s. Blue suede shoes, Biggie style. You know how hard that would slap? You know how hard that would slap?
Probably.
Yo, Big A! And he's just my blue suede shoes. I don't know how they would do it, but I'd be interested in listening to an AI cover of Blue Suede Shoes, 90s edition, Biggie.
Absolutely.
Alright, speaking of 90s, Biggie, MTV is dead. A lot of you guys don't know, but MTV used to be a major network, like a major
videos.
network
It was-
cable television show for
Yeah.
music videos.
It was
And
just music videos.
Kelsey told me today that they're actually going under.
Yeah, as of like the end of 2025, they're going to cease to exist. Which is crazy to me because, I don't know, I've always loved music. I've always loved music videos if they're good. If they have like a nice, like, I don't know. There's good music videos, bad music videos, obviously. But yeah, I was always a fan of MTV. I mean, even when they started like Real World and shit, like I watched some of that.
I never watched The Real World.
I watched Real World Hawaii.
I feel
That
like
was about it.
Real World was on MTV, right?
Right.
Real World is the equivalent of streamers today. So before, like, think about
Reality
this.
TV, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Think about this. MTV, that was their formula. Get a bunch of people, put them in a house, take away some of their luxuries, but keep them confined to the premises, and they can only come out if you let them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing that streamers do nowadays.
Yeah.
When they're doing their 30 days Mafia-thons or their 30-day stream-a-thons, they're literally taking the reality show formula. I mean, like, for 30 days, uncut, you get to watch us. They're literally stealing MTV's formula and using it, which is smart. It's repurposing an old idea and making it more new and relevant. Anybody now can be a, what's it called?
Creator?
No. What were you just talking about?
Well, Real World.
Which is a
Reality show.
anybody can become a reality television show or their own reality TV star if you go live.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I always loved like coming home after school and watching TRL with Carson Daly. Like the video countdown show.
Yeah, I
You
wish they had that now. I wish
Me too.
there was a show, but I guess there's someone on YouTube that finds good music and that's their show.
Yeah,
I guess that's what it is.
yeah.
But there's no major anymore.
No. And I think kind of like music videos are kind of a dying thing. I know some people still do them, but it's not as crazy.
Music videos will never die.
No, I'm not going to say they're going to be dead forever, but I think there's been a definite decline. Or a decline in trying to have a good music video.
Yeah. Well, I mean, media in general is going on a course that's completely separate. Now, I mean, you can make a music video through AI.
True. Yeah, it's just weird. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of weird. Like, I mean, we were born just after MTV like started, but it's been, like we've pretty much like it's had our life cycle.
Yeah.
It's just weird to like come and go.
Well, you would think out of all of them, MTV would be able to relate to the youth a little bit more than they did. I mean, maybe if MTV made an application,
Mm-hmm.
that would have given them a little bit more longevity towards their lifespan. But
Yeah, but nothing they do now is music related. It's Ridiculousness, or it's Wild 'N Out, or it's my Super Sweet 16, or used to be Teen Mom. There's no music in it at all. It's music television, but why is it?
It seems just more reality television.
Yeah.
Reality television pretty much took over.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen that movie Ed with, you ever seen Ed?
I don't know.
Ed with Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, I
That
don't
was
think I've never seen it now.
That and Jim Carrey's
Oh, The Truman Show?
The Truman Show were the first renditions of reality television show that was a farce and now became a reality.
Yeah.
But since we're on that topic, go ahead and check those comments.
All right.
Read those comments out to me. Let me hear what you got.
Let's see.
Great topics. If you guys are enjoying the content, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe if you're enjoying what we're putting down. And yeah, if you guys have any topics, please join us in the Discord. I don't know if you guys have our Discord link, and I don't know if I can put the Discord link in there, but if anybody has a working Discord link, we do have a Discord area that's designated to topics for the podcast on Monday. So if you're new, let them know. Lambo, I see you big there, baby. I see you, big baby. I see you, Raider. Go ahead.
Silver and Blue, Celine Dion AI was heavy in my feed with a generated female singer. I did not hear that one.
Celine Dion for what song?
Probably My Heart Will Go On. I mean, I can only imagine.
Did they like it or not?
I don't know.
Who said that?
Silver and Blue.
Silver and Blue, Celine Dion. You're the fucking man. Yeah, Celine Dion's the cut. I don't give a shit. Anything Celine Dion does, this is the cut. And she's Canada's favorite artist.
Yeah, true. Hey, Bumpy's in here.
Hey, what's up, Bottle Bumpy? I just want to say thank you so much for that love you gave us on the 24-hour stream, man.
Yeah.
Also, let us know in the comments below whether your man's won his playoff game. That's important. If you guys don't know, Bottle Bumpy's kid made it to the playoffs. It's football. You guys wouldn't understand, but he's a champion. He's a winner. Fucking ciao.
MTV TRL, Bottle Bumpy. Dumb shit on MTV, yes. Streamer House. TRL was mid. It was mostly reality shows by the time I was a culturally savvy preteen. TRL was the shit. TRL was the shit, Bottle Bumpy. Carson Daly, yes. Yeah, we are talking early 90s, 2000s. Hey, Bottle. Hey, Jang and Kels. Hey, Galactic.
Galactic. Bottle. Yes. Yes!
Lambo was on an episode of Date My Mom. Fun fact.
Is that serious? Is that gotta be a joke,
it's
right?
Galactic, and it's probably troll.
Yeah, he's a troll.
That's so funny though.
I could actually see. I would actually pay so much money that I don't have to have Lambo be on like a Date Your Mom show, like him dating single moms. So you got how many kids? You know what I mean? Like it would be actually cinema comedy that I would love to watch and love to see.
Oh, that's funny. That's about it for the comments right now.
Cool. Yeah, could you just imagine some kids talking shit to Lambo? Like eventually you get to meet their kids and they start making fun of his man bun. Just the things that he would say would be so funny, so out of pocket. Hashtag get Lambo a TV show where he dates people's moms. Hashtag. Okay, and on to a very relevant topic. Let's talk sports, you guys. As you can see, we are rocking the Seattle Mariners. Not the biggest sports fans over here, but
I do enjoy going to a game though.
Yeah, there's nothing like it going to a game,
Yeah.
especially when you can afford it. But yeah, if the Mariners win today, they do go to the
World Series.
They go to the World Series for the first time ever in baseball history.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I read yesterday we were the only team that's ever made it to the World Series.
That can't be true. That can't be a real fact.
I don't know. I didn't look too much into it. I just read that and I was like,
there's no way every other baseball team in the history of the MLB has gone to the World Series. I can't believe that.
But I feel like baseball's been around for like over 100 years.
Yeah, over 100 years. That means you only have 100 championships in, right?
Yeah.
How many teams are there?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, now I want to know.
All I'm saying is that
Can we look this up?
Not now. If you're out there and you can look it up, look it up. If not, it's fine. But
I don't know if that's true, but I was like,
I'll say I've never been the biggest fan, and baseball has a lot of numbers. I wasn't a huge fan until someone explained the numbers to me, and then I watched Moneyball with Brad Pitt. Great movie, and Jonah Hill. Phenomenal movie. From what I understand about baseball fans, Mariners fans specifically, is that the Mariners can get there, but they can't close the show.
Yeah.
And I've known this my entire life, that the Mariners get put into this situation, but they never get there.
No.
They're basically like syphilis. Not syphilis.
What?
Well, no. It's a Greek mythology tale, like syphil something. Of the dude who pushes the rock up the hill, but can't put the rock up the hill, and that's his punishment for whatever he did to the gods. And so every time he tries to get the boulder up the hill, it just falls right back down, and he's got to do it over and over and over again. And that's what sometimes a Mariners fan can feel like.
Yeah.
They have lost 2 back-to-back or 3?
No, they just lost yesterday. They won the time before.
Okay.
So
this is the final game.
correct.
So
They're tied 3-3. Like we gotta.
They gotta win.
Gotta wipe the butter off our
Yeah,
hands
yeah,
from
yeah,
last
yeah,
night,
hey,
and
The Mariners gotta win.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about this last week. Anytime your sports team does well, your city does well, your state does well, it's a really interesting thing. It generates so much economy
Yeah.
towards that city. And I think Seattle really needs it right now.
well, tonight I guess they're not here tonight, but yeah, we got the Kraken playing a game. We got the Hawks at home on Monday Night Football, and we have the Mariners playing.
Yeah, that's a
So
lot.
it's a huge Seattle sports day.
Yeah, it's a big sports day. Sports tickets also outrageously priced.
Yeah.
Outrageously priced.
Yeah.
Normal people want to go see the games. Let it be done.
Yep.
And if you guys are out there, let us know in the comments below who you want to win. Do you want the Blue Jays from Canada to win? Or do you want the Mariners to win? Also, fuck the Blue Jays, man. I don't get it how Canada is so big and only has one baseball team, like one team. Of course, they're going to be a really good team. If you only have one team, you only get the best of the best from your nation, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck the Blue Jays. Go Mariners. Fuck the Blue Jays.
That's all.
That's pretty much it. Fuck the Blue Jays is what I meant to say. Sorry, I don't think I articulated it. Go Mariners. Sometimes you just got to stand on business, and that is what it is. Fuck the Blue Jays.
I like it.
Let's go Mariners. Let's go to the World Series. Yeah! Okay, that's it. You can check the comments real quick. I got to look at our next one. And we're just going to keep it moving, man. Like, we're not stopping. We don't stop. We just keep on going. I don't like a lot of downtime on these podcasts. And if you're listening like after and not live, I hope you really enjoy the fact that it's just like it's nonstop punching you in the fucking dick.
They didn't win.
Who?
Bumpies. Kids.
Oh,
They didn't
shit.
win, but we played in a thunderstorm, which was pretty legit.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that you couldn't play football in a thunderstorm because it's, metal inside of the helmets and your pads. Like, isn't that a huge safety risk? Whatever. Keep going.
There are NFL and NHL teams that haven't made their respective championships. By the bumpy.
Okay.
Keith Bryant, LA Dodgers. Sorry, Keith, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one there. Go Blue Jays. No Goose. I think I meant to say go M's. Anyway. Seattle is a beautiful city. Thank you, Dresden. Yes, it is. I think it's one of the most beautiful cities in the country when it's,
Yeah, no, I mean,
Thriving.
there's no doubt Seattle is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's lush. It smells fantastic. It's a fantastic city. It does need it does need some work right now.
Yeah.
It broke down in 2020, but I lived in prime Seattle before it kind of got really disgusting.
Yeah. Seattle has great food trucks. We do. We have a few.
Yeah, we have
There's-
there's fantastic food in Seattle.
I mean, yes.
What else you got?
I gotta, delete one of these. Let me get out of here. The bird guy says the Blue Jays. What? Hey, yes.
What?
We're bird people, but the Blue Jays.
I'm a bird person, but also fuck the Blue Jays. Let's go Mariners. Going to the World Series. Pyaw!
But what?
Okay, you're having a hard time reading. Put it down.
No, like there's just there were some things that somebody got timed out.
Look, some people got to be timed out, man.
Lambo's on it.
Thank you, Lambo. Best moderators in the game, might I add. Since we're on sports, now, do you have anything else to say about the Mariners?
Go Mariners.
Go Mariners. Let's go. On to the next thing I like, which a lot of people don't like in the Pacific Northwest, which I'll never understand. I grew up here, and a lot of bars you go to don't play UFC.
No.
I'm a huge fan of UFC. This weekend coming up, we have Tom Aspinall fighting Cyril Gahn. I don't really know who's on the undercard, but I just wanted to talk about this briefly. Tom Aspinall has got to win it. Okay, let's just talk about it. He's got to win it. Cyril Gahn is a kickboxer who doesn't have a great wrestling pedigree. Cyril Gahn wanted to fight John Jones. John Jones vacated the belt from heavyweight. If Tom Aspinall gets beaten by Cyril Gahn,
Mm-hmm.
it'll give more justification that John Jones was the best fighter to have ever lived, moving up weight classes and beating him. Because he beat Cyril Gahn. John Jones beat the shit out of Cyril Gahn in the first round in under 2 to 3 minutes, choked him out, convincingly and walked away with one of the coldest pictures, I think, in sports of John Jones walking away, looking forward, going, shh. And in the background, you see Cyril Gahn looking at him in disbelief, like this guy just fucking killed me. And he looks like it's disbelief, like, what? So this is a big thing. If Tom Aspinall loses to Cyril Gahn, I think it'll take away a lot of his validity, not as a fighter, but the fact that he could ever beat John Jones.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say that. So with that being said, let's go Tom. Let's go Tom. Nothing against the French, man. Nothing against the French, but let's go Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall fucked with my buddy Bloodsport MMA. If you guys don't know Bloodsport MMA on YouTube, go check him out. He's really funny. He does a lot of funny skits about being a Muay Thai fighter. Bloodsport MMA, big shout out to my mans real quick. Haven't talked to him in a minute. Love you, brother. Hope you're doing well.
Also, I heard Patty is going to fight in January. I don't remember who he's fighting, but I saw him on a card.
I think Patty the Batty is fighting Ilia Topuria.
Okay.
I think, because they have a history and that's a fight that would sell super hard. Patty Pimpleton is so much bigger than Ilia Topuria, but Ilia Topuria's striking is elite. I would say much more elite than Patty's. If they did fight, I think that Ilia Topuria would have a better chance of knocking out Patty, and Patty would have a better chance of submitting him, just based off of his size and his credentials as a grappler. But that would be really cool.
Yeah, I love Patty.
Hey, he's an interesting. He gets really big. His last fight, though, he looked sensational. I forget who he fought, but
I don't remember, but I remember watching it.
I forget who he fought, but it was sensational. Patty is he's legitimate. He could be a contender for a championship, 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys have anything to say about the UFC, let us know in the comments below. Ava, what's happening? I did see that you're going to get a chinchilla. I just want to say congratulations.
Oh my God, she'll be chinchilling.
Oh my God, stop it. Stop it. I'm divorcing you. I'm divorcing you right now because of that comment.
You're welcome.
No, I've always wanted either a chinchilla or what's that thing I like?
Hedgehog.
Well, I wanted a baby hedgehog too, but a ferret.
Oh yeah, I don't like ferrets, man.
You don't like ferrets. You don't like ferrets because you say ferrets smell bad, but ferrets are super fucking cute.
You can get them descented, but I had a bad experience. One bit my foot, bit my toe, and I did one of these job.
Whatever. I had a bad experience eating a sandwich once.
Yeah.
If you think I'm gonna stop eating sandwiches,
Listen,
stop
you
it.
also had a bad experience with the rabbit. We're never gonna own a rabbit.
You don't know that. I had a bad experience with a rabbit. I don't like going to Easter because there's giant fucking rabbits, and that's not cool. Bringing up my fucking childhood memories that have scarred me.
Literally.
I am scarred.
Literally.
From that rabbit that bit me in the face, by the way. Bit me right here. I have a scar above my right eye. It looks like 2 rabbit teeth marks. And nobody fucking believes me. But when I show them, I'm like, dude, look at this. They're like, oh my God, it looks like a little rabbit bit you in the face right here. I used to talk about it a lot on stage. I don't do the stage too much anymore, but I'd love to get back to it. Anything else you have to say about the UFCs?
I mean, so that fight with Patty in January, that's going to be no longer on pay-per-view. It's going to be on Paramount, which is going to be freaking huge for them.
Yeah, also, did we talk about, I mean, this is separate, this is a private, this is completely private. We are going to delete our Hulu, Disney, and ESPN Plus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to maybe wait till the end of the year so we can get all the UFC fights. And
Yeah,
go
yeah.
Paramount.
Yeah. Everybody's going to be joining Paramount. I think a lot of people are going to leave ESPN, Hulu, and Disney, as they just recently upped their prices, and I don't know. I don't know what their problem is, man. Didn't you just have a controversy? Deleted. I'm not paying $29.99. I'm getting out of it.
No.
Bye.
No.
Cool. Yeah. Check them comments.
Okay.
Give me the time. Are we over time?
I doubt it. We are at 33:59, 34.
We're 4 minutes over our time.
It's okay. We can keep going.
But we do have some topics, and we were really looking forward to the podcast today. Hit me with the comments. Shoot.
Let's see. Here we are. Go Mariners. Thanks, Galactic. Hiya.
That's Bayo.
From Bayo.
That's Bayo.
But-
Hiya! That's Bayo.
Go Browns. Lemo, how are the Browns doing this season? I don't even know.
Fuck the Browns.
Uh,
Go Seahawks. Fuck the Browns. Fuck Ohio. I'm just kidding, but seriously, fuck the Browns.
RIP St. Louis Rams. Honestly, though, why did they move to LA? I know why they moved to LA. I don't need to hear it, but it's just, I think it's stupid. Later, Bumpy.
Bumpy. Be safe, brother.
Be good. We'll try. What?
If there's nothing about the UFC or anything, I don't really. We can move on.
Jang, you getting the next UFC game?
Who asked that?
Galactic.
Yeah. If there is a new rendition of the UFC game, I'll 100% get it. Yeah. I really enjoy the UFC fighting game. I actually think it is one of the. I think it's the best technical fighting game out there. Especially the newest one, UFC 5. It's really fantastic. You can knock people out because of positioning or they're off balance. And I think the next game will be even better if they put it out. And I know they will because I follow a guy named Nas UFC. If you guys don't know who Nas UFC is, he's a bloke from the UK. Super high player. Really interesting to watch. Great mind. I rate him every so often, and he says hello to me. He's like, and I don't rate him with many people, but I really appreciate. Hey, go check out Nas UFC on YouTube, you guys. Chop.
Oh damn, she's getting a Chihuahua, not a chinchilla.
Same thing, man. It's a
Whatever.
chia. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, put some
yeah.
water on that bitch
Get
and
it.
watch it grow. You know what I'm saying?
Star Trek fans have Paramount. Well.
Yeah. Star Trek fans have Paramount. Okay, next topic.
Ava, you can talk about how awesome I am anytime.
Ava is awesome. Big shout out to Ava. If you guys
Yes.
don't understand Ava ASMR, I believe she'll be streaming soon too, and more frequently once she moves. And I will 100% support that channel.
Yeah, Galactic said I'll dono it so we can play
Don't know what.
UFC game.
Yeah. I mean, dude, UFC is so great, and it just, if you have a love for the UFC or you have a love for martial arts, it's cool. I learned a lot from playing the game.
Speaking of video games, and I was saying about video game prices because I know that if UFC 6 comes out, it's gonna be pricey because UFC 5 was, you know.
Yeah.
And then
$60 to $70.
yeah, and you know Battlefield $70. I don't even want to know what Grand Theft Auto is going to be. Why do you think Arc Raiders was priced so low in comparison to other game prices?
Oh, okay. You're funny. So you're bringing us back. That's on gaming news.
You guys want to think? No, like you know, like what
You're
makes?
asking my opinion on why.
Yeah, because I think it's great to watch. It's very like, I think it's cool. Versus Battlefield or like Call of Duty for me. I don't personally like watching those games.
That's a great question. I think. So, your question is why is Arc Raiders priced lower than these AAA games?
Right.
I think because those games know that people will buy them just because it's a new rendition of the game. Arc Raiders is at a lower price point, but you get more bang for your buck because there's more value inside of your life. And a lot of the developers actually come from DICE and come from Battlefield 6. And I talked about this when I was live streaming video games like a month ago. I said Battlefield 6 would have a great opening, but Arc Raiders has the developers that care. They're the ones that made the original Battlefields a great game. And they're the ones that put more value towards the experience inside the game, and that's why it's going to be more successful. I think that they priced it at $40. When you have a game that's not free to play, it's less likely that there's going to be cheaters in the game.
Sure.
Like Battlefield 6 is eventually going to have a fuck ton of cheaters. I personally think I can't say this for certain. But Arc Raiders, because of the price, it'll have way less cheaters, or it'll be way more manageable to manage the cheaters. Yeah, I also think that they put their game up against a giant like Battlefield 6 because they knew that they had something special. Yeah.
Well, and my also question I was thinking about this today. So Arc Raiders comes out the 30th.
Yeah.
The new update from Apex is on the 4th.
Yeah.
You gonna do you think you'll download Apex and play that same day, or are you gonna Arc for a while?
I'm never gonna get rid of Apex. I love Apex personally, but Apex does feel like it's becoming outdated. It feels like it needs a major update, and there is a feeling that the game is dying. And the idea that people are tired of grinding it. It's been out for 5 to 6 years. Everyone who has played it has met their ceiling as far as their skill. And I can only complain about my teammates so much. I can only complain about the matchmaking so much. And in general, when you play ranked in Apex now, you're just playing against professional players or people that are trying way too hard and not having enough fun. So yeah, of course, I'm gonna go play Apex. I love Apex. I'm gonna play the new edition of the map. Hopefully they bring in a new character. But Am I having as much fun as I had in Arc Raiders and Apex? Absolutely not. I laughed my face off. I have a clip that's being worked on today, and me, Lambo, and AJ laughed for 7 minutes because of something that happened in the game. And
I was also laughing.
In the beginnings of Apex, that's what it was like. You found these new glitches, you find these new spots. Arc Raiders is rich with content, and Apex is lacking in content. They'd have to start caring and actually putting billions of the dollars that people have put into the game,
Yeah.
which I don't see them doing in the foreseeable future, even though the company was sold.
Oh yeah, true.
That's to the Saudis. And even with all that money, you'd have to be pumping out content a lot. Or you'd have to give the power to the players and the community to build levels, to have more custom options instead of custom gameplay. And I think that's what's actually killing the game. The fact that I have to be sponsored by EA in order to fill up a battle royale, or I have to be sponsored to play a wild card mode with my friends, that I have to have 30 players. That's what's killing the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, hey, great question.
Thanks.
Great question. Gaming news.
Hey.
Cool.
Check it in.
Check it. Yeah, I didn't see you. Way to throw a curveball. Hey, yeah.
All right.
Where we? Cool. We good?
Lambo just wants to raid Raider. Hey, K-Chappy.
Hey, what's up, Chappy? Raiders was such a good game. I had so much fun, and that clip is so good.
Yeah.
7 minutes of me going up and down a zip line. At the 4-minute mark, I start begging for death. It was pretty intense.
Ava, animals over humans.
Jesus Christ.
I would love like Ace Ventura if a landlord would let me. Oh yeah. Fucking that scene in the beginning. It's such a good scene. Jim Carrey is the best actor of all time. Hot take. He's great.
Who said that?
Bev.
Vev said he's the best actor of all time.
Yeah.
That is an extremely debatable. I'll debate that to the death of me, but he is a phenomenal actor.
It is, yeah.
Because I think anybody who can do comedy, if you can't do comedy and you only can do drama, that means you're a one-sided actor, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Comedy is one of the hardest genres to ever do, and I think drama is way easier personally.
Yeah. Yeah, emotions of like dramas are easier to, I feel, are easier to access than a comedy.
Yeah.
Because not everybody can feel empathy about like, you know, like, or sympathy in a drama. But like, if you don't think something's funny, you don't think something's funny.
Comedy's hard.
Yeah.
That's why I don't see any comedy movies anymore.
No, there's never going to be another Tropic Thunder, Pineapple Express.
There hasn't been a good comedy, I feel like, in like 5 years.
Yeah, easy. Zipline Saga was hilarious. Yep, it was.
What do you call it?
The saga.
The Zipline Saga. That's stupid funny.
K3, howdy.
K3, hella fun to play video games with. Put up more clips. We love you.
That's why Robin Williams is the GOAT. I mean, yes, but what made you say that, Galactic? Why bring in Robin?
Well, no, Robin Williams is the GOAT.
I mean, yeah.
He's the undisputed GOAT, I personally think.
Yeah.
I mean, his improv skills were undeniable. His impressions were on the cusp of being extraordinary. And he could do literally anything. I don't think he could do really any wrong.
Yeah.
He could go from a therapist from Good Will Hunting. He can be a psycho killer in that one movie.
1 Hour Photo.
Yeah, he can be in Jumanji and be this crazy dude who's been trapped in a sci-fi world of monsters and make you believe that he was actually there.
Yeah.
He had something a lot of people will never have.
He played, a 75-year-old woman that was, from the UK somewhere.
Yeah.
Hello. No, I actually saw a clip of him the last couple of days. I've seen it a couple times, and it's him, and he's like, you never think that God smoked weed? He goes, have you ever seen a platypus? Yeah. I do. And I'm like,
your platypuses are crazy. But speaking of that, I think that comes on to, and I want to kind of mix these together, movie industry dying and the scary movies.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about this earlier today when I was running back from running errands. I do think that the movie industry is dying because of streaming services. I
Okay.
think they're taking over, like Netflix originals, Paramount originals, Amazon Prime originals. They're all have their own studios now on streaming versus, like 20th Century Fox, which I know doesn't really exist anymore, but
No,
whatever.
They do.
Okay.
They didn't go bankrupt all of a sudden because you forgot about them.
But like I feel like that it's gonna, because like when we go to movies, like there's 7 other people maybe in the theater with us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and like not that we go on like opening night.
Yeah,
you know,
we're
like,
going on fucking Monday.
I guess, but like I want to go. I don't want to go, but I want to know what it's like on like Friday opening. If it's packed, or because like I remember going to like midnight releases at like Cinerama when the Cinerama was still the Cinerama. Now it's something else, but yeah, and it's like it was such an experience, and now it's like,
Well, it's still an experience.
yeah, but it's I mean it's so outrageously priced and still.
Well, it's 50. It's if 2 people go to the movie, it's $50.
Yeah.
It's $50.
And that's going in a matinee.
And that's bringing in snacks.
Yeah.
But even if I bring in snacks, I'm always going to buy popcorn.
Every
I think movie theater popcorn. And although we don't do this, the movie theater soda I think is the best.
Yeah.
I can't get that kind of pop nowhere else. Why?
McDonald's Coke. It's like a crack,
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But yeah, I do think it's kind of slowly dying, and I don't know, cause like you know what I miss? Drive-in theaters. I miss the drive-in.
Yeah, driving theaters would be dope.
They are like, and those went under. I don't know why. So maybe in 15 years from now we could be like, I don't know why movie theaters went under. I don't know.
I don't know if movie theaters are going under. There's like people are always gonna go to the theater.
I guess, but like if somebody's like, I don't know if I want to go to that, I'll just wait 2 months and it'll be on streaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's such a short time now versus like you'd have to wait like months for the movie to come out in a Blockbuster or to buy or.
There's this new movie with Emma Stone and the dude from Breaking Bad who played one of the bad characters. I forget what it's called, but it's coming out, and it's coming out on the 30th in theaters, only on the 30th. I'm like, okay, well, I only have to wait 2 weeks till I can watch it at home. What's the point of going? Like, I have to really want to go to the theater.
Yeah. It's definitely a pick and choose.
Yeah, and then you have the horror movies. And everybody's been talking about this, the Ed Gein show.
Yeah, it's not wowing me. I mean, I do want to finish it, but then like. Sorry, no spoilers, but like it's not really a spoiler. But in like one of the end episodes, I like was in and out watching it during the 24-hour the other night, and like all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I know who's killing those girls in Florida," talking about Ted Bundy, and I'm like, "No way, no."
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Because at that time, Ed was like in a psychiatric hospital, like he
Right.
wasn't out and about.
Right.
He didn't get out on like couldn't. Because insanity, he couldn't just release back into the world. No, he died in a mental institution. So it's like, how do you know? I just think it was a far stretch.
I got a hot take. I don't give a shit about the Ed Gein show. I don't give a shit about the Ed Gein show. I think that Charlie Hunnam made a terrible decision in taking on this role. I don't think we need to glorify every fucking serial killer. I think it's annoying, and I think it's dumb.
I mean, their season 4 was like announced. It's gonna be Lizzie Borden.
Who the fuck is Lizzie Borden?
She was from like the 1800s, and she killed her family with an axe.
Cool.
So, I mean, I'll watch it. Like it's still like I'll give him a chance because like the Dahmer one, the original Monster series, that was great. I watched the whole thing. I enjoyed it. Didn't watch the second season, third season, underwhelming. But that's how I feel about a lot of horror movies. Like last night when you were still playing Arc Raiders for a bit and I was done with the game, I was trying to find something to watch, and I'm like, nothing. No, like, and like you can only watch, it so many times, or The Shining, or Scream, like I've seen all these movies and they're great because movies were great, and now I just feel like they're just plot, just filling voids of time, and I don't want to watch anything,
Yeah.
And I did watch the remake of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Did you enjoy
on
it?
Friday. I give it a 6 out of 10, and that score is purely based on nostalgia.
Okay.
because they had Jennifer Love Hewitt in it, and they had Freddie Prinze Jr. Sarah Michelle Gellar made a cameo in like a dream sequence because she died in like the original. Spoilers. But so it's like so the nostalgia factor for me because I love like Jennifer Love Hewitt, gorgeous, like girl crush.
Yep.
Yeah, earlier on in life.
Well, I remember when I Know What You Did came out. I remember because I was at my real dad's, and my stepsister loved that movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I mean, I still love that movie,
Yeah.
and I still Know What You Did Last Summer. It's campy. It's great. I love it. And that one was okay. I saw similarities in some of the characters. I was like, oh, you're the Julie of this group. Oh, you're the Barry, character. It was fine. I mean, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody because I know you haven't watched it.
Well, you kind of just spoiled it for me. Dream sequence and whatever this shit.
Well, no, that's
Spoiler.
That's not a spoiler.
Spoiler of shows.
No, I can. By spoiling it, I can tell you who the killer was.
Well,
I'm
don't
not going to do that.
do that.
That's how I would spoil it.
I already know. I'm a genius.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I mean, like, and that I watched just because I love the show's previous so much, But if they didn't have Freddie Prinze or Jennifer Love or whatever in it, 4 out of 10.
Okay.
So it was okay.
So is I Know What You Did Last Summer the remix? Is it worth the watch? Tell the people.
I think if if you're like me and you like the original, then yes, check it out. But if you're somebody that's never seen any of them, either watch all of them, or just don't bother.
Okay.
If you like campy, kind of schlocky horror films from the 90s, such as I Know What You Did Last Summer, or Urban Legend, or Cabin Fever, those campy ones, take a watch. If you don't, you're not going to miss anything.
Very well
That's
said.
my popcorn meter review. Just kidding. That's Rotten Tomatoes, but.
I'll take it. Very good. Go ahead and check the comments. Hey, what's our time at real quick? So I just know because we're already over. We needed to close it at. God
We
damn
might
it!
as well go to the hour now. I mean, why not?
Look, we're 20 minutes over our time, honey. God damn it!
Jag needs tattoos.
Who the fuck said that?
K3.
Okay, dude, that's crazy. I've always thought about this. I've always thought about getting tattoos, and I have one thing that I think I'd put on myself. It's a really cool illustrated book that a friend gave to me when I was going through a hard time. But I've never wanted shitty tattoos, and I've seen so many shitty tattoos. I only wanted to go to like really respected tattoo artists that have a really good catalog. But I would also I view people that have tattoos. I usually look at people with tattoos like you have money. I think that if you have a sleeve or if you have tattoos, that's it kind of shows that you have wealth.
Or
in my personal opinion, I know that's not a fact for a lot of people.
Or devil's advocate, you didn't care about your savings, or you didn't want to pay a bill to get that tattoo.
Well, maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
I do know. I think I'd look banging in some tattoos. It is what it is.
And just to say, I didn't never avoid bills when I got my tattoos. I just didn't save the money.
Yeah. Well, I just don't want. I don't want like a shitty ass tattoo.
No. I spent a lot of time researching, and I found a guy because he supported me in coffee. I support him in tattoos.
Okay. Heard that.
But yeah. Let's see. Fake Fade said hi. Hey, Fake Fade. Welcome in.
Yo, what's up, Fake? Love you, baby.
Popcorn in a movie is a must.
Yeah, you gotta have popcorn in a movie with the soda, Coca-Cola.
Yeah. K3 is not getting his Muppet tattoo anytime soon. He's a broke little boy. Feel that. Goose. One of my family friends, actually back in the day, almost got kidnapped by Ted Bundy and went into his car, but realized that he was kind of sketchy and left. That was in Seattle. That's terrifying.
Yeah, if that actually happened, that's that crazy fucking happening.
There is a book I want to read by Anne Rule because she worked at him, and he used to work at a crisis clinic in Seattle.
That's funny.
But yeah, she wrote about like all of her experiences. Really good book, I've heard. Have you seen Weapons, Kelsey? I've not seen Weapons. I've heard it's really great.
Yeah, I wanted to see that movie.
But,
That's with the teacher and then the kids.
And the kids
just
like,
go
they
missing.
leave.
All the kids in her class go missing at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah,
Or some shit.
yeah. And it has Ruth from Ozark.
Yeah.
In it, I like her. I don't remember Julie something. I think I don't remember, but I do want to see that. Probably wait for it to be out on streaming now. Obviously.
Yeah. Maybe we're the problem that the movie theaters is going to die because we're just like, I'll just wait till it comes out.
No, but we do go see movies.
Yeah, and I also think people invested so much into home theaters during COVID.
Yeah.
That it's like, why go out to the movie theater when I can have such a great experience and get real drunk watching this show at home in the safety of my own place?
Yeah.
Got a recliner chair, got the vibrator on the back,
Yeah, I mean, I will say that the chairs are nice now. They recline. They got the heat on them
Yeah.
in theaters.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really nice.
Well, up here they don't have that down in Florida. Florida's theaters suck. The ones that we went to.
Well, yeah, and you also had to walk by the garbage can to get into the movie theater.
Don't want to
so
talk about.
let's,
We
you know,
went to the hood.
it's hard to make comedies and horror films. It feels like nothing is good nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons is super good,
Okay.
according to Goose. So yeah, we will check that out for sure.
Cool. And on to and this is some what would this be? Political commentary, real quick. As we wrap up the episode, you guys, there's protests going on in America, or not America. There's protests in Seattle.
Oh no, it's nationwide.
It's nationwide.
Yes.
Okay, so the protests are no king,
No kings.
no kings.
No kings protests. Yes.
You want to talk about it?
I think that protests have got out of hand. I understand that it's in our right to protest, but I feel like the protests nowadays, they always get out of control. Whatever that, whatever cause that is, I just feel like, nothing's going to change. And I feel like people, I don't give a shit about your, like you have your opinions, great, like let's talk about them. But I just feel like it's more of a hindrance to productivity than other ways you could go about doing something.
Well, how else would you go about a protest?
I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. It clogs up traffic. It's dangerous. People get shot. People get arrested. Sometimes it turns into looting. And I just think that, some people never get out of the stage of stomping their feet when they don't get their way.
Yeah, well, okay, a little hot take. So people are protesting because they don't want Trump to run for a third term or whatever.
Well,
But
not even that. They just don't want him here anymore. It's getting out of control. Like, when you start death threats against your president, I think that's taking it too far. People have said 86-47,
86-47.
kill the 47 president.
Oh.
That's what that means.
86 in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take him out.
But
I think that's too much.
He's got death threats. He's the first modern president to ever be publicly attempted assassination.
No, I know that, but it's like when you're glorifying it in a protest, I think that's taking it too far.
Yeah. Look, we have the Constitution for a reason. We have the Bill
Yes.
of Rights for a reason. I think people that are protesting, I think they're just really fucking bored. Because at the end of the day, you get your presidency for 4 to 8 years, and then you get the next one.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we're a two-party system, Democrat, Republican. And as much as we want to vilify each other, it's not going to change the fact that it's a two-party system at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So you can't help it. You're going to have blue, you're going to have red, and you have an opinion, and we have free speech, and we have debates, and you have the ability to vote, and that's what makes our nation fantastic and great. So
I agree.
I think right now people want to be upset about anything and everything, and they want to protest. I think that's fine. I think go ahead and do it, but just do it safely.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking. And tone it down, man. We don't need to have piñatas of Trump and you beating. It's I've seen ridiculous shit.
Yeah. Also, it is what it is to be American. You can't do this.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that in China.
No.
You couldn't be like, take down Chinese President Zhang Li or whatever the fuck his name is, and hit a fucking publicly.
Yeah, but
you're getting black-faced.
Yeah.
You go into a work camp.
Right, but then on that same token, you need to realize that you do have that power here. So if you hate it so much here that you want to leave, and then you leave, you figure out, oh shit, maybe I need to go back. I miss the rights I had in America. Because that's happened. I've seen many people that are I moved to, there's one woman moved to Africa. I've seen one person moved to, I don't know, somewhere in the UK, and they're like,
it's not America. It sucks.
Right,
It's a different world. Yeah.
you don't have your rights that you do. So
Well, also in the UK, you can't do social media posts
No.
without getting arrested. I think that without freedom of speech would suck.
Yeah.
And I don't care where the fuck you were or are. This is the only place in the world that you can be like, fuck our president, fuck our everything, fuck this, fuck that, and you're not going to get discriminated against by the government because that's your freedom of speech. It's just like when you drive by a cop and you flip him off and you're like, fuck you, man. you're entitled to that opinion. You're entitled to flip off that officer if you had a bad experience maybe one time. It doesn't mean everybody's going to do it. It just means you can.
Right.
And you can't really get in trouble for it because it's your First Amendment right. But that also gets to that crazy, and I know now I get into these rants because it's going to get crazier in the U.S. as basically every single person is going to become a surveillance officer. Because once we have tech on our eyes and our phones are in our eyeglasses, it's going to get really weird. Every time you're in public, that means someone's recording you that you don't want to record you.
Yeah. Well, I saw a Meta AI glasses commercial the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, we're already here. Okay.
Yeah.
Like we're advertising it now. It's not
we're here.
Yeah,
we're here
it's
now.
not just like, oh, it's in protests. Like, no, it's here.
Yeah.
Which is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Also, I just want to say it's really funny. Fox News is owned by Disney, so that's just everything that Fox News says is said by Disney. I just want to say that's it. I think we're at our time. That's
Probably. Oh, AJ's in the chat.
What up, AJ?
Yeah, we are at 101.
Yeah, hey, that's enough. That's enough. We're done. We're done here. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for being part of our episode 5 podcast. Just want to say, love you all. I do want to end it. I did have something I wanted to end it with. What's up, Babe? What's up, Chappie, Silly Goose? Ava, I can see you guys a little closer now. I read this thing the other day about the dude who made the placebo. He studied the placebo effect. I forget what his name was, but I think the placebo effect is super interesting because it's real. You can give somebody a pill. It could be a sugar pill, and you can have a headache. And you can be like, man, I have a headache. And they give you this sugar pill. And now you're eating this sugar pill, and you're like, oh, man, thank you so much for that pill. My headache's gone. But you didn't do anything. They just fixed it themselves in their own brain. So why can't we just placebo affect our whole lives? Like wake up and tell ourselves, I believe that I have $1 million. Or I wake up in the morning every morning now and I'm like, oh, I'm successful. And I just want to kind of leave on that. Like, why can't you placebo affect yourself? And if you had the ability to placebo affect yourself, would you?
Yeah.
I am. I'm trying to placebo
a better life, sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to literally tell my brain, not only can I fix my own headache, but I can change my situation of poverty. Because I believe it. I believe that I'm successful every single morning. When I wake up next to this beautiful woman, when I have a beautiful breakfast, when I get to hang out and believe that my streaming career is just that. It is a career. And I enjoy every second of it. And this is just an extension of that. And I just want to say thank you all. I love you all. We'll see you next week. Also, if you guys have liked what you're seeing, be sure to like the stream or like the video if you're watching it afterwards. And subscribe or consider it if you enjoyed what you're seeing. And join our Discord if you are not already a member.
Goose, I think you misstepped here. Blue Jays are getting cooked, not cooking.
Also,
Sorry.
fuck the Blue Jays. Fuck the Blue Jays. Let's go Mariners. We'll see you next week, you guys. If you guys have any topics you'd like for us to talk about next week, be sure to go into the Discord podcast topics section and leave us a link. Besides that, we'll see you next time. Give me a big chop, Bayo. Chops in the chat. Chops in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. We did it. Yeah. Also, if this gets to 1,000 views or 50 likes, we will do an extended version of the podcast at the next one, or we will add an episode. Love you all. Raiders, see you on the 30th. Love you. Get out of here. Bye.
Go Mariners. Bye.
Go Mariners, Chop. Okay, get out of here. Fucking love you. I fucking love you, Chop. Okay, I'm out of here. Okay, I'm out. Okay, what button is this? Whatever. I know what it is. I know. Wait, there. Okay.